Hello and welcome. Hello, bonjour. This time we are at Brussels for the Brussels Motor Show. So we're going to be taking a look at the show and bringing you everything from the lowdown from the show. Well, let's take a look at the most exciting cars, some boring cars, some normal cars. But yep, we are doing it. Brussels Motor Show report is happening. My name is Achilles. You guys have tuned in to Drive Me Down Reviews. Let's get it started right away. So we are at Brussels Motor Show. First up you can see is the Lexus LBX over here on display. We will try and feature this car really soon. So this is like the main hall area. Let's just ride through over here. And I see some really interesting. This is called the Link Tour Alumi. Kind of reminds me of the MG Comet. Really interesting small car. You can see over here. You got an SUV kind of views on the front. Coming on the side, you see how small it is. Really easy to nick around in traffic in tight cities. That's the interior, really well built. Two-seater car, of course, and that's the rear. You can see really nicely designed. Here's another one. You can see in a different color shade. Over down here, we got some art cars. So there's a Porsche with some things. Got a Lamborghini there that is fully painted. Another Ferrari down there. Yep, another Ferrari down there. Really interesting cars. So this is see some luxury performance thing. Moving forward here, we got Corvette over here. So yep, Corvette's made its debut here at Brussels Motor Show. Really nice to see the car here. It's really interesting. Of course, it's a convertible version. Moving forward, we got something called a bold signature over here. With the smart fleet conversion. We won't be going into Hall 5 right now as well. We just go through here. There's a few automotive stalls over here. And yep, there's a Mercedes SL over here. Really well restored. It's really nice with the galvin doors. One of my favorites actually. Yep, another look at the Lexus LBX. And this is the entrance of Brussels Motor Show. Let's make our way to Hall 6, 7, 8, 9. So we just made it by the other hall over here, and you got the mini John Cooper Works Cabrio over here. Looks really great in green paint shade with the red highlights, and loving the wheels actually. Look really interesting. Just pop by and show you the interior. So yep, that's the Mini Cooper John Cooper Works Cabrio, and go further here. You got an Art Mini up there. This is the Mini Cooper Paul Smith edition. So it's got white with the green roof, and over here you got Mini Countryman. That's the Mini Cooper Works C5 door. And this is the Aceman SE over here in John Cooper trim, of course. Further on we got Polestar over there. I'll just make my way through. It's really busy early in the morning over here. Polestar's got the 4, their latest large electric saloon. Looks really sleek. That's the Polestar 2 over there. And what special car over here? This might be the Polestar 6 if I'm correct. Oh yep, it's the Polestar 5. A bit busy down there, so we won't go. Polestar 3 over here. Polestar 3 over here, large SUV. And Polestar 4 again. without the rear window. Of course, really interesting looking car. We would love to feature this on our channel really soon. But of course, if you have Mini, you have BMW, and this is the M3 right here in the green matte paint shade. You have the M2 over here, of course. With the i7 and X7 full-size luxury SUV. We go down right through this. We got something nice here. This is what could be the next 3 Series, and also something that's showing a lot of tech from BMW. You can see the car looks really different, following the newer classy design language, and the seats inside are really different. Let me know what you think about this in the comment section below. But what you really want to see is down here, and this is the new iX3. This is the new iX3 with the newer classy design language. Seen here for the first time at the show. Looks really different. Of course, very busy at early this time in the morning. We just wait through here. That's the interior, of course. Something really different, really different. Really sleek, really nice, nicely built, and of course the seats look really great, well designed as well. This is the back of it in the newer classy design language. That's the i5 there, X5, BMW 5 Series Touring, BMW iX. BMW iX2. This one looks really interesting, this design language. iX1. X2 in limited edition, M limited edition. X1 X1 limited edition. It says the best selling car, of course. 1 Series limited edition. So yep, there are a few limited edition here that you could take a look at. This is of course the 2 Series. It looks really nice in this color, I would say, really special color, of course. Going further, you got the 3 Series over here. i4 4 Series convertible in a lovely paint shade again. And yep, this is the X3. I think this is the old X3, and the newer classy X3 is back there. So that's with BMW. Let's move on to Lexus. And you got the LBX over here, the ES, the ES full-size luxury saloon. I think this is the new ES, of course. The RZ and NX over here as well. Let's just go up close with the ES. Let's see if we can open the doors. Oh, you can. Looks really nice. Got really modern interior. Really comfortable seating, of course. Just show you the back of it. Yep, this should be the new ES with the new Lexus badging at the back, which is lit up, of course, which most car makers are following today. Make it first ever public debut here in Brussels. We'll come later on to this car. Toyota's got the new CHR over here. Something that you have seen earlier, but we need to feature this on our YouTube channel. Toyota hasn't really let us flip any of the cars. This is the Yaris Cross. Not sure if this is the first time I'm seeing it, but it looks really great. You have the Yaris over here and the new Toyota Aygo X. Yep, this is making its first debut at the show. So it's got a new LED headlight with the corrected bar grille and kind of sporty treatment lower down. Of course, this is the GR trim. Let's take you up close to the car. Oh yeah, it's got a really nice interior with a GR special steering wheel and those sporty seats over there. The back of it pretty much recognizable as an Ivo. You got the Corolla Cross over here. This is I'm seeing for the first time in the flesh. Got the Corolla Wagon over here, but what everyone wants to see is the new Hilux. This is the new Hilux, and this is what's going to form the base for the new gen Toyota Fortuner that's going to come later on. Very busy as you can see, but yep, that's what it looks like in the flesh from the front. This is how it looks from the rear. Of course, it's invincible. That's the lower body over there. Just pull out this beautifully finished door handles, rear seat space, and that's the dashboard. A bit busy down there. That's the dashboard, as you can see. Yep, so much more modern for one Toyota. It's got some really nice interiors on the car. We'll come back later to this product. So it's of course Land Cruiser over there and Toyota's van. So yep, that's done with Toyota. Let's move to the next stall because it's really busy over here. So yep, this is one of the halls, and so far we have seen Toyota, Lexus, BMW. Now we go on to Honda. Let's dive on to Honda. Got an interesting set of cars for us. They've got HRV in full hybrid. You have two HRVs over here. This is the Jazz in full hybrid. The Jazz is supposed to get an update, not really sure if that's coming, but the one in China is already been released. We've got CRV in full hybrid. Another CRV, of course. ENY1 in the updated form. That's the Prelude sports car over here. Again, that's the back of the Prelude. Something latest to Honda, and also this is the new Civic. Civic usually got an update from the time we last filmed it, so we might take a look at it later on. Yep. Got the new Civic over here, and the Honda ZR-V, of course, with the very Lamborghini kind of look. Move on to BYD over here. BYD's got the full set of cars. So they got the Atto 2 DMI. So this is the Atto 2 in hybrid. If you don't really like the electric, Sea Lion 7 full-size SUV. And the Seal Saloon, of course. Let me wipe through here. They've got Seal BYD Dolphin Surf, which is the latest product. It should be the BYD Dolphin. And yep, they've got the Yangwang U9 over here. If I'm correct, the Yangwang SUV that we have shown you earlier from Goodwood Festival of Speed. We have BYD Tang, another mid-size SUV. Yep, that's pretty much done with BYD. You just got one more car here to show you. This is all going to be quick looks at cars because we've got many halls to cover and lots to film. This is a Seal U DMI Touring. So this is a Sea Lion Seal in estate form, of course. But let me just jump back to Toyota because we seem to have missed a few models. This is the CHR Plus. Urban Cruiser making its first ever debut over here. So this is Toyota's version of the e-Vitara, with the, of course, the whole different face on the front. It looks rather different from the e-Vitara, of course. BZ4X in a very special livery. Again, the BZ4X and the BZ4X Touring over there, kind of an estate SUV version, I would say. Subaru is down here, and they've got the Uncharted over here. This is the updated version of the CHR, that of the BZ4X. My bad. This is the updated version of the BZ4X that's going to come really soon. And this is the reason we are not filming the Outback right now in London. This is the updated Outback that's going to come really soon. It grown bigger, looks nicer, and so much more appealing, of course. You can see from the flash from far. We'll just get into the interior. Yep, this is the updated Outback that's going to come really soon into the UK. The Forester, of course, what we have recently filmed. Got a cross-track over here, something we're going to film really soon. Probably once we get back to the UK. And this is a Solitaire SUV. So, yep. A lot here from Subaru, and over here you got XPeng over here. So XPeng got the whole set of cars from the last time we saw it. The last time we saw these cars last have been at Everything Electric Show. So this is what their chassis looks like with the electric setup. Just show you. So you got the electric motor up front. It's probably where you have a few of your batteries placed into the back and front. Yeah, XPeng G6 over here, another G6 over here, kind of a coupe SUV's design. Yep, kind of a coupe SUV's design. It's got a tow hook at the back, so probably the towing capabilities, of course. So a lot of G6 cars over here from XPeng, but we'll just wait through. And they've got the XPeng G9 over here. It's another full-size SUV, of course, and down here as well you got XPeng G9. And this is a P7 Plus, something we saw at Everything Electric Show really well, but I think this is the updated version of the car that's going to come really soon. Probably XPeng will look at making its debut into the European market really soon. Moving on, we got Firefly over here, and they've got ET5 Estate version over here, and the ET5 Saloon, you can see. Got a full-size sports car over here with those really interesting looking doors. Love the way the doors open. This is their Firefly This is a Firefly hatchback that's coming really soon. So you got great amount of boot space on the front, as you can see. Yep, this is all the Firefly area, I would say. Really beautiful interior, very spacious, very full flat floor. Just pop out the rear part, again full flat floor. That's the boot again, really deep boot, so you can store in a lot. Yep, kind of reminds me of the Honda E, but what an interesting looking car. That's the front, very controversial, but that's the front over there, full LED headlights. This is the EL8, another full-size SUV that's coming really soon. Kind of busy over there right now, but I like the interior over there, really well built. The EL6, as I said. So yep, that's pretty much done with XPeng. Let's move to the next branch right away. DR, if I pronounce it correctly, is a new brand that we are seeing for the first time. They've got the DR6 over here. It's got loads of bling and chrome and really nice looking LED headlights. The DR5, let's just show you the interior of the car. So you have a really great interior, far better than what most car makers are doing with double slab treatment for touchscreen infotainment system. This reminds me of Piaggio a little though. So, what DR5 over here, Evo Quattro. This is the Tiger 6, got S6 GT, and they've got a K2 over there. Come down here, you got K3, so these are like full-size hardcore off-roading SUVs. And here's the S8, so they've got a whole range of cars over here. I'm not really sure what's going to be coming and what's here for show. Tiger 80 if I pronounce it correctly. So yeah, a lot over here. And here's our favorite brand. Something we've been seeing in UK a lot. This is Omoda with the Omoda 9. Jaico over here as well. Let's just take a look at Omoda right now. There's the Jaico 5, Jaico 7, Omoda 5 over there. Omoda 5 EV. So yep, they've got a lot on display. Some news are more what we have seen, but most cars are going to be coming really soon. We'll be having full-fledged videos of this really soon. Here's a brand you don't hear of every day, and it says Mitsubishi with the new Outlander PHEV. Of course, UK's favorite SUV, Mitsubishi Outlander, has got a big update and looks so much more nicer than before. Something very different, I would say. Let me try and get up close with the interior. Oh wow, she has really beautiful interior, really well built and so much more modern. Let me just show you the back of this car. So yep, that's the Outlander plug-in hybrid electric vehicle for the first time. And as it's way by way through here, they've got Eclipse Cross. As you know, Mitsubishi has outlined plans to come back into the UK. So yep, this is Eclipse Cross, Grandis. So these are two different names for me. ASX is a name we have been associated with, but this is the updated ASX. One of the nicest looking cars over here. So we hope Mitsubishi really makes its debut really soon with all these cars. Really well built, beautiful cars. And we got some brand name called Zeekr over here. So it's Zeekr if I pronounce it correctly. And it's the 001 FR. It's the Sportster known, I would say, and it's got a really different design. Nice to see a lot of interesting brands at the show. And see how low it is and slung. Very unique looking front as well. It's a Zeekr 7X over here. Again, another interesting looking car. Zeekr X over here. And a Zeekr 7 GT with the frameless doors. Those are really open, car really busy. Zeekr 001 over here, you can see properly in the flash. So that's pretty much about it on Zeekr. That's the interior. Yep, what most car makers are following. Really nice seating, of course. That's the Zeekr X whose interior. Making our way to the next hall, right up here we got Suzuki, and they've shown the sorry, my bad. They've shown the S-Cross, which we have seen already. This is the all-time favorite, Suzuki Swift. There's an interesting looking car over here, which Suzuki used to make in the yesteryears. So yeah, really nice to see it there. Again, S-Cross over there. This is, of course, the updated Vitara, e-Vitara as we showed you, Swift, again e-Vitara. So yep, Suzuki's got the stall over here. And now moving on to Hyundai, who's got the Kona, which you have already seen. So that's the Kona over there. Ioniq 9, something we are yet to feature on our channel. Let's just move in, decide and show you the current car before teasing with the new ones. That's the Tucson, really favorite SUV. Again, Tucson, Santa Fe. So yeah, that's the Tucson as well. It's everything that's spicier. This is the Ioniq 6 in the updated form with the really special paint shade that you have already seen at Goodwood Festival of Speed. That's the interior. Ioniq 6 over there. This is the Ioniq 5 that we have shown long back. Got the regulars over here. Current i20. I would have liked to see the new i20 here for the first time. Insta, something we have featured recently. So you got here, you got Insta over here as well. So here comes the spicier beat. This is the Hyundai i10. Not meant to tease you, but this is the Hyundai Insta Rod. crazy car that we saw for the first time at Goodwood Festival, spinning donuts like crazy. This is all electric. This is really interesting and really crazy. I will do a first look of this really soon, but here's how it looks really fresh in the flesh. Let's just move real quick and I'll show you the Bayon over here, something we want to film really soon. But the stage is all set up for these two cars, which includes the Hyundai Staria. Let me just climb. This is a Hyundai Staria, a full-size luxury van that's coming really soon. Looks absolutely crazy. I guess it will make the Ioniq 9 look like a kid. And this is the Ioniq 3, a very interesting low-slung sports coupe that's going to come really soon into the market. It's got nice green windows and a very short profile, says Ioniq there in bold. We'll be taking a look at these KGMs over here with the Acteon, if I'm correct from far. This is the Acteon that we showed you. Got the Taurus EV over here. That's the Tivoli Street Series. Taurus Hybrid. Yep, they've got their whole range of cars over here. The Corendo in Street Series again. That's your Muso with the built-up body at the back. The Muso EV with the load body at the back. So yep, the whole KGM range is over here. This is the Taurus EVX as well. Moving on from that, MG's over here. We've got the MG3 in red and silver. MGHS. Cyber, something we are waiting to film for a long time, but we won't be filming it in the UK. That's the MG4, MGS6. S5. Let's say HS1 again. Once again, this should be the ZS Delivery 7, Deliver 7 and the Deliver 9. We will try and feature these vehicles really soon. Isuzu here, something you don't really see it. It's a D-Max 2.2 liter. D-Max with the built-up body at the back. That's with the load body. The D-Max EV. So, yep, quite a number of cars you've seen here, but there's more in this hall. So let's jump there right up here. We have Mazda. This is the new Mazda 6e SUV that we are seeing here for the first time. Really interesting looking car. That's a Mazda CX-30, but this is the Mazda CX-6e. Sorry if I pronounced it 6e earlier. 6e is of course the saloon over here, which we have seen in the first look video. It's got the spoiler deployed over there. The 6e, CX-6e interior. Really busy over there. Mazda 3 over here. Pretty busy, but we'll show you anyway. That's the Mazda 5. This is the Mazda sports car. There's the MX-5. Sorry, a bit busy. That's the Mazda MX-5. CX-60 over there. Mazda 2 hybrid. MX-5 again. This is the new CX-80. Something we are trying to film really soon. And that interior is really beautiful. Let me just show you, all white, but really beautiful interior. That's a CX-80. And down here we have Mercedes, who's shown the CLA, which has just won the World Car of the Year, one of the most prestigious awards, and displayed here over here in Pride. So this is all the contenders for World Car of the Year. This is a Mercedes being here in particular. But that's the Renault 4, Skoda Elroq, Dacia Bigster, Kia EV4 hatchback, Fiat Grand Panda, and Citroen new EC5 Across. All the contenders for World Car of the Year, but Mercedes stole the show with their new CLE, with the revolutionary styling. But down here we come to Ford, who has delighted us. They brought E-Custom, Tonio MSRT in purple. It looks really crazy in this paint shade. You got the Transit or the Tonio over here, not really sure which one. You got the E-Transit over here. So this is the E-Transit. The Transit Custom Multi-Use. Just wait through your E-Transit Korea. Yep, kind of a small racing course over here if you want to go. F1 simulators over here. Your MSRT, something we featured really sometime back on the channel. Just wait through this crowd. And Ford's got their regular set of cars over here, which is nothing really interesting, but we'll show you anyways. Puma Jenny, something we've shown you. Updated Ford Puma that came with a bigger touchscreen and the new headlights. So that's over here. Ford Kuga plug-in hybrid electric vehicle. Ford Capri. This car for some reason hasn't really taken off the way it should have. A really interesting looking car. Let me know what you think about it. Comment section below. That's the Mustang Mach-E and Ford Explorer. This car is really selling well. Doing great on the road. Looks great, and we have seen a lot of models of this on. Ford's also got a special place for the F-150. It's the F-150 Raptor. You see how huge it looks. My mini tripod wouldn't be able to take this. Quick peek at the interior. Really huge amount of huge touchscreen over there. Really huge load body, and that's your regular F-150. Over here with the mini Cybertruck, updated Model Y. That's the Cybertruck over there. Let's wait a bit through here. This is the updated Model Y again. And they've got in a surprise. This is the Model S. And of course, everyone's favorite. Model is here with the Emeya hypercar that we showed you from Goodwood. Forgotten the name of that one. But yeah, I like the Emeya here in this really cool paint shade. It's really nice. Let's wait through here really fast. So got the Electric and Emira over here. All cars we showed you from Goodwood Festival of Speed. Moving on right through this crowd, we got Nissan with the new Leaf. We've already shown you this from Everything Electric Show. Detail walk around video is pending though. This is the Juke, which is going to get a full update really soon. Qashqai, if I'm correct, is just silence. Not really sure if this is going into production, but go through this crowd. Got the X-Trail over here, and this is of course Nissan's version of the Renault 5, which is a Nissan Micra. The KTM X-Pow. We have seen this car at Goodwood Festival of Speed doing absolute donuts. We'll try and get a first look of this really soon, but let's move on because it's really busy down here. There's a new brand here called Ixom. If I'm correct, they've got the Miniato over here. So yep, they've got some small range of cars. That's a small car. It's kind of a pickup. Again, another small car. So yep, they've got a few range of small cars. No real branding on what they are. Meanwhile, you got another brand called Livian X3 Pro over here. So this is Livian with the X3 Pro. DFSK E5 Plus. You got mixed set of brands over here. The BAIC BJ30E, Skyward B11 EV, BAW 212 This looks like a contender for the Mahindra Thar and the Jeep Wrangler. Really crazy. me. This is some SUV, I'm not really sure, it's just too busy over here. Got the 14.9 hybrid electric vehicle. This is not a BAIC product. 14 Friday, okay. The 14 U-Tour PHEV. 14 S7 REEV. Not really sure what that means, but Renault over here has got very interesting set of vans over here that we're going to take a look at right away. All new Traffic we are seeing for the first time. It's got a really nice looking design. Very car like I would say. This is the current Traffic. So your current Traffic, all new Traffic. Master that we have already shown you, Master, and the Kangoo. Renault cars is over here. Meanwhile, this is the Symbiote full hybrid over here. I'll show you the whole range of Renault today. This is the Rafale Coupe SUV. Austral. Again, all cars are full hybrid, of course, of Renault. E-Space over here. This is the Scenic, kind of a few quirky bikes over here, but this is the Renault Megane, Renault 4, a really interesting looking color, of course. Again, the Renault 4 over here. The really funky Renault 5 in white and yellow. But the one that's got most attention is this, and this is no concept car. This is some serious production car. So this is the R5 Turbo 3E, really busy over there. I know you guys are seeing Kia over there, but let's just ignore them for a minute. This is the R5 Turbo 3E. And this is in serious production form and fully electric. So just imagine when combustion fuel does get bad, this car is going to be the car young people take to college to impress people or impress their girlfriends. This is the new Clio. So your Renault's got a really interesting looking stall this time. Showing off the new Clio. There's still some time away from launch with some really futuristic looking lights. Got another Clio over there, but again, Renault's got one more model that we're going to take a look at. This is the Twingo electric that's in production form. So yeah, this is the Twingo electric. Again, an interior which is really interesting. So yeah, we'll do first look videos of these cars. So let's just wait a bit through. It's really busy crowd. So you have Clio over there. So you got green, red, again another red. And now let's go to Kia, who have shown something really interesting. Sort of. First up we see the Sportage, which got the updated front, of course, your new upgraded wheel, and the headlight that we did feature on our channel. So let's just walk through again. This is again the Sportage EV9 GT. Yup, EV9 GT. The GT cars are here of Kia, of course. EV3, something we have yet to feature on our channel. EV6 GT. I am pointing the camera this side because I don't really want to show you what's on stage right now. But again, EV3, we really do need to do this car real soon. Picanto. Another car we should be doing real soon. This is the new EV5 that we'll be doing real soon. Kia's updated Stonic is over here. So yep, the new Stonic with the new front end. EV4 fastback. I did manage to get a look of this car when I filmed the PV5 Passenger. Couldn't really film it. This is how it looks in the flesh. Very small boot over there. From the front, it looks a lot like the current EV4. EV4 hatchback again. It is beautiful paint shade that I saw before I even filmed the car in the UK. But let's just move forward. Got the K4 over here in the flesh for the first time. So this is the K4, this is the ICE version of an EV4, I would say, in general. But see, it looks really nice. They also have the Capture full PV5 passenger. We did this, just film this car, it's really amazing. EV6 over here, PV5 cargo, EV9, and now I will show you what's on stage. This is the Kia EV2, making its world premiere here as it says on stage. It looks like a smart SUV. It's so interesting, cute, and really adorable. The front got a double barrel headlights. Just how it looks from the side. Let me just jump in the inside and show you real quick. There's going to be first look video of this car. Of course, regular Kia steering. A lot of the interior is like regular EV cars of Kia. And it's kind of boring, but rear seat space over there once again. Boot space at the back, and then from the back. So that's how the EV2 looks from the back. But we're going to move on because it's really busy. You can see there's so many more brands over here that we need to take a look at right away. So let's get going. We'll be coming back here for first look videos really soon. That's the EV5 again. Where there's Renault, there's Dacia. And first up, I'll show you the new Bigster is over here. So we are here. This is the Bigster that's going to make its debut in the Indian market real soon. We just did film the Duster, of course. This is the new Sandero Stepway in updated form. Spring electric over here. Not really going to show you that car real just yet. This is the regular Sandero Jogger MPV. Because it's getting seriously busy over here right now. This is the Duster that we just filmed just some real time back, just a week back in London. This is the updated Duster. We've got a working chassis here that shows how the hybrid system works. It is really busy here, so let me just find my way through. Sorry. Yep, this is your working chassis of how the hybrid system works. So that's your engine down there, that's your mild hybrid battery, and your motor here at the back. So that's how it really works. If you see, click on the touch screen over there, it will show you how the hybrid works on the Duster. So this is really interesting. I could have included this in my video, but we'll come to this later. Let's start moving on because we are not going to finish. I see Smart over there, but before that I need to show you something that Dacia showed here that's really interesting. Nope, it's nothing to do with that. On the Sandero you see here, but I'm going to find my way in the corner here to show you the hipster concept. So this is the hipster concept, a Kai car that's going to coming under the new rules for the UK market. So this is a hipster, very small, funky looking car. Kind of a Kia EV3, I would say. So yeah, that's how it looks from the front. And for a minute I thought this was Renault, but this is actually Alphine with the A290. This is the A390 that's starting to make public previews in the UK. Something we saw at Goodwood Festival of Speed. Of course, they got a couple of A390s over here. This is again the A290, again the A390. Really busy over here, so really difficult for me to wait around. A110 GTS. This car is going to be replaced really soon by a newer model, so this could be the last time you really see this car. We will try and film this car really soon, not over here but in the dealership. Again the A290. And Smart is here with some really crazy stuff. Not really sure if they brought the Smart 6 sedan, but this is the Oh, this is the Alpha and Alpha Glow HY6 hydrogen hypercar that we saw first at Goodwood Festival of Speed. I'm going to move on from here and show you everyone's favorite from Smart. This is the Smart 5, hashtag 5 SUV, hashtag 3, and the hashtag 1. Alpha meanwhile has got some really crazy cars over here you can look at. So this is the A424, getting really busy over here. This is the bike VZ1 M1. Oh, interesting. Fine, 525. So as you can see, the show is getting really busy, but there's still so much more yet to be seen. Let's start moving. I do know we did miss out on a few brands on that side, so let's just go right through the Kia stall and head to the other brands right away. We did show you Alfa, Dacia, Renault. There's still crazy amount of cars that we need to look and film me first look videos and reads and pictures of these cars. It's gonna be crazy. Next up is one of these brands that you see here. Let's go right up. Something we just saw in Manchester Motor Show in UK. This is of course DS, not really this kind, but a DS in particular. They've got some really crazy car over here. I'll just move right through this crowd and I'll show you DS new number 4 concept. This is really crazy, really interesting looking large full-size hatchback. Are they letting people walk in? Yup, they are. Got the number 5, DS3, DS7. But this is the DS4 and not 5. I really do apologize. The number 8. The DS7. Lancia is here, a brand we don't really know much about, but they've shown something called as a Rally 2. So this is a rally version of their hatchback, the large hatchback. It's really crazy in the flash. You can see the wheels look really interesting. Huge spoiler over there. Mirrors placed really backwards from the door, and we just way through the back. That's how it looks from the back. Really interesting. They've got something called as the Ypsilon. If I pronounce it correctly, do apologize, Lancia. I'm hearing this name for the first time. So they've got the again Ypsilon HF line over here. Not really sure where this brand is from, but yep, great amount of cars over here. Leaf Motor down there, again another brand we saw. Stellantis over here, so the entire Stellantis brand is over here. This is the Tonale that's going to get an update real soon. This is the Junior. You get Junior, something we did feature. This is the Guila. Of course, it's just the Guila. But then this is the GTS version. You can see loads of carbon fiber over there. Really interesting. It does say Luna Rossa over there. Special spoiler at the back if I show you. That's how it looks from the back. Something really crazy. We will come and film this car later on. It says Guila Luna Rossa over there. And it is a limited edition model. Of course, well, let's start moving on. That's the Junior. We already showed you this car for when we filmed a video the first time in the UK at a dealership and in Manchester Motor Show recently. Piaggio's over here. And this is the E508, E5008, E3008. There's some van of Piaggio's. This should be the 2008 Piaggio 208 over there. And this is the all-new Piaggio 208 GTI. This is a GTI version of the 208. You can see it looks really interesting. New 308 that's made its debut here at the show. And this is the updated 408 we showed you at Manchester Motor Show. So we're not really going deep into this at all. We've already seen this car. This is the E308 SW. So it's a station wagon version. Let's jump out of here very soon. Wait through this crowd. And jeeps over here with the compass. We did just show you how really promising the new compass was. Here it's placed in its natural habitat. It's the Wagoneer S that's coming to the UK really soon. Full size blown out luxury SUV that will make the Grand Cherokee look like a kiddo. Really interesting looking grill treatment over there. And I'll just go right through this crowd and show you. It's seriously long and has loads of space. Avenger, of course, everyone's favorite. Again, the new compass over here. New compass, Avenger. I don't seem to be seeing the new Jeep Wrangler replacement over here. But that's the new compass over there. Citroen over here, meanwhile, oh, you're not supposed to be seeing that right now. Citroen over here is with the EC3. We did just see this car at Manchester Motor Show. Really promising product. C3 Across, of course. Citroen Berlingo over there. Citroen C3. Citroen ME, the EC4, Citroen 25 sports car over there, new EC5 Across, and of course something that everyone wants to see. This is the Citroen ELO. A really funky looking car. It's really crazy. You can see how huge windows it's got on the side and on the front, of course. Steering is mounted in the center. Check out how the doors open on this car. Check out how the doors open on this car, and its interior is really beautiful. First look video of this car will come later on. This is the back of it. Really crazy. 600E. We did just do this car at Manchester Motor Show again. Fiat Quebec, if I pronounce it correctly. Fiat 600E, Fiat Grand Panda. We also showed you a special 4x4 version of the Grand Panda. This is the Fiat Topolino. Again, we've seen this car already. This is the new 500 hybrid, Fiat 500. So that's Fiat covered for you. Next up, we're going to Leafmotor and all the range of cars. We're going to be really quick because we're losing time. BOS. This is not the BO5, but this is the BOS from Leafmotor. B10 over here. So the BOS, as you can see, is a small hatchback. BO5 is an SUV, as we showed you in the concept form. C10, B10. So that's pretty much of Leafmotor. Vauxhall is here with the new Corsa GSE. We did show you the Mocha GSE. This is the Corsa GSE concept, and it looks absolutely crazy. It's going to be a complete hardcore, apart from, unlike the Mocha, which was a small update in GSE form. This is the Corsa, of course. Looks really crazy in this paint shade. Got more cars over here that I'm going to show you real soon. This is the new Astra that's got a real update to its design, station wagon form. This is the Vauxhall Frontera. Vauxhall Corsa in current form. So funnily, the Mocha GSE is missing over here. We did see it at Manchester Motor Show, so we were just lucky. Let's just make our way through. Lot of crowd over here, loads and loads of crowd. But I take my words back. This is the Mocha GSE. There you can see over here, but again it's missing the track version of the GSE. This is the Mocha GSE that we just showed you at Guru Festival of Speed. So let's just really move on from here real quick. That's the Grand Land over there. So yeah, that's pretty much of a lot covered in this hall. We're going to move on to the next hall right away. I do see Mercedes-Benz in that corner over there. I'm going to make sure I pay a visit and check out what's over there. I'm hoping that that's another hall over there. And there's more halls over here, so it just doesn't get over. Of course, if you look closer over here, it does say Opel and not Vauxhall, because Vauxhall in other markets retails as Opel. So yep. Let's just make our way through this way and we'll head to the next hall over here right away. Opel's also got their whole range of vans over here. So this is the sportive van, this is the E-Partner. The jumper van, which can carry a ME at the back very successfully. This is the E-Berlingo XTR, yep. And this is the Fiat van over here, the Fiat E-Ducato. It's the E-Berlingo XTR Fiat E-Ducato. This is the Fiat TRIS. And of course, Citroen ME over there. This is a really interesting looking product. Mercedes-Benz is over here, right in the corner. They've got a really cozy setup. And first car I can show you over here is the CLE Coupe. It looks like the CLA, but this is the CLE Coupe. There's a quick peek at the interior. It's really busy right now, so we won't really dive in. I really like how the setup is, but CLE Coupe over there. This is the new C-Class C Berline as it's called. Coming further, we got the C-Class brake. Not really sure what these terms mean, but we see the GLE SUV in a very unique paint shade over there. GLE, all these cars are supposed to get updates real soon, but there is one updated car that we will show you later on. This is the A-Class hatchback. So they've got their whole range over here. We'll be showing you a few of the cars real soon. See the new CLA over here. GLC Coupe. E-Class. CLE Cabriolet. GT Roadster in a really nice paint shade, loads of carbon fiber, really interesting Ford wheels and really creamy interior over there. Let's just move on through this crowd. And I suspect I've seen some really interesting look cars. Mercedes has shown here. This is the Mercedes Maybach SL680. Truly interesting if you think. This is the Maybach version of the SL, and over here we have the Mach AMG Pure Speed, something absolutely crazy. And I know that this section of the Mercedes section is got some really crazy cars, so let's get on with it right away. So that's another look at the car. Looks so crazy and so insane. Dual tone paint shade, loads of carbon fiber, really interesting looking with crazy paint shade. So that's the Mercedes AMG Pure Speed over there. First look video of that will happen really soon. This is the E-Class AMG. Really difficult to find my way around. It's really dark layout that Mercedes has gone for with their stall. But this is the concept AMG GT XX that first we saw in the US. It is so freaking crazy in terms of design. Really crazy. Look at the grill and the paint here, really nice. But let's just go to the side. Let's just go to the side. You can see how crazy it looks. Loving the aero wheel covers over there. And of course, right now the car is powered off, but when powered on, it can project messages in between the other sections of the tail light. So crazy, huge diffuser over there. CAGFG, no rear window. Really nice. Really crazy. This is the Classy G or the G Class. And here is where things get even more interesting. This is the all-new GLC in the flesh for the first time at Brussels Motor Show. Huge grill up ahead, really interesting. Let's just go and show you the interior right through this crowd over here. So that's the rear tail light, that's the boot, and the boot is just gonna shut now. So I'm really going to show you how it looks from the back really quick. It's so really busy over here. We'll try to do a first look of this later on. That's a peek at the interior. Of course, car is really busy, but I need to move on. EQS SUV over here, something that's less favorite. EQS Saloon over here. EQE. All these cars are really not that exciting to me. CLA over there, CLA. Here's another interesting looking car. This is the EQA. Oh, and this is the CLA shooting brake over here for the first time. Here you can see this is what I call interesting and not the electric product you saw over there. This is the CLA shooting brake making its Belgian premiere for the first time. So estate version of the CLA over there. And this is the world premiere of the Mercedes EQB, the all-new EQB that just debuted. I would really love to film some crazy reels of this car, but this car is so busy and there's so much more to see. Beautiful Starlight grill over there. Really loving the headlights over there, really nice. We'll just show you the interior real quick. So that's the interior over there. Car is really busy, as I said. Yep, so moving on, there's some more stuff here that we are going to take a look at right away. Mercedes commercial over here. And they've shown the Sprinter over here. I would be surprised if they've got the Unimog over here that they recently showed. This is of course Mercedes Citan, their small time van, the class V-Class that's going to get an update and we'll call the VLE really soon. This is the Vito van. So yep, that's the V-Class. Beautiful interior over there. But we'll be updated really soon. Not really sure if this is the VLE that's making its world premiere over here. But it's called the Classy V. This isn't the new VLE, as I said. But hey, what a beautiful looking one. Moving on, there's even more over here that I can show you. In this corner, this is again the Vito, Mercedes Sprinter. Some premiering happening over there, so let's dive in from this side. And your Mercedes, please let us film all your vans one day if we can for our channel Prime Media Reviews. We would love to come on site and film it because over here it's really busy. E-Vito over here. Here's something I'm not going to take a look at. It's motorcycles. No motorcycles. Sorry guys, I'm a car fan only. So we are going to take a look at cars, vans and all types of other vehicles over here. This is the e-Vito. Again, e-Vito. This is the e-Sprinter. So you have quite a number of cars over here. And this is something really special for Mercedes. The first ever car that went into production. Commercial version though, really nice. So yep, that's us taking a look at Mercedes-Benz over here at Brussels Motor Show. You can see how crazy and busy it is and loads of cars that are there. But the Unimog is really missing, and that's the only Mercedes car, Mercedes product I really want to see over here. We do have Microlino over here, so in pink, matte blue, a few cycles over here, and little scooters. We have another Microlino. As you know, you get it from the front, which is rather different. And even a matte green Microlino over here as well. Skoda over here has got the superb Combi, Octavia Combi on display. I'll just wait my way through and I'll show you some more cars. That's the Fabia over here, looking as fresh as ever. This is a Scala that should be a detailed walk around video of this dropping really soon on our YouTube channel. This is the Skoda Karoq and top of the line Kodiaq. I'll just zoom through and I'll show you some more Skoda cars that are on display here. Do not look over there right now. This is the Kodiaq 4, i4. So you have another Kodiaq here. It's the Kamiq. Enyaq is here as well. So you have the updated Enyaq, updated Elroq. Again, the updated Elroq, and the most interesting car at Skoda. This is the Epiq, and it's coming to the UK really soon. Has a very smiley grille up front. It looks really interesting. First look video of this will be done lately. More of the T-Roc there. This is the T-Cross, and Taigo is also over here as well in updated form. And that's a GTI over here, GTI 50. This is the Golf GTI 50th edition. Looks really crazy. Looks really interesting. Yep, really nice looking car. This is the regular Golf in ETSI form. Volkswagen meanwhile stolen the show with a new T-Roc in R-Line and in yellow and black trim. Looks really interesting. The ID Cross concept that's shown over here, along with the all-new ID Polo that's debuted. Volkswagen functionally beautiful, amazing new interior. Yep, that's the T-Cross once again for you. Every1 concept as well. So 3 concepts on display here at Volkswagen. That's the ID7 over there. The current Volkswagen Polo. Passat Estate over there, new Tiguan, another Tiguan over here, Tayron. This just made its Indian debut. It's a 7-seater, looks really great. Volkswagen Caddy, so 2 Caddies over here on display. Volkswagen Tayron. This is the ID Buzz in red, ID Buzz in silver, ID Buzz Cargo. You have Volkswagen entire range over here of commercial vehicles. This should be the multi-van, if I'm correct. You have the Volkswagen Crafter over here, Volkswagen California Crafter with a tipper at the back, Volkswagen Transporter Cargo, Volkswagen Transporter Passenger, the all-new Amarok, Caddy Cargo. So yep, great amount of cars over here. This meanwhile is the Volkswagen updated ID3 and the current T-Roc in convertible form. Audi meanwhile has put on a really crazy stall over here and it's really busy, but here goes. This is the all-new Q3 Sportback. Looks really nice in design and profile. Just walk out of there and show you A3 Sportback over there. Looks really great in blue. Audi Q2. Audi A1 Sportback. Q6 e-tron. e-tron GT Quattro. e-tron GT with Quattro all-wheel drive. You have the very hot RS3 over here in red. RSQ8 in really lovely blue paint scheme. Q7, Q4 e-tron Sportback, the all-new Audi A5, A6 Sportback in electric, the all-new Audi Q3, and that's the boot space. You can see. Quick look at the interior. Car is really busy. That's the Q3 from the front. Very dramatic and smart looking. Avant, A6 Avant. This is the Volkswagen ID.5. But here's what steals the show. This is the new age Audi TT, but in concept form. It's really dramatic and crazy. Open roof over there. Interesting looking wheels. Overall, there's loads to like about this car. We'll come back and film a first look video of it right away. It's the Seat Arona, which has recently got an update. Seat Ibiza again in the updated form. Again another Arona over here. Ibiza once again, and I'll just go to this car. I'll show you. This is the updated Seat Leon. Looks really nice. Meanwhile, this is Cupra's version of the Leon. Cupra Termar over here. We should be filming this really soon. This is the Cupra Formentor. Video of this is already there. Let me just wait through this crowd and I'll show you another Cupra Leon over here. Cupra Formentor in this matte paint shade. Looks really great. Tuscan, you've already seen this car. That's the Born EV over there. Porsche meanwhile has got the Macan Electric. And look at this. This is the Cayenne Electric. Again, really busy. This car looks really interesting. I like how the new light signatures are done, but we'll do a first look video later on. 911 Turbo S, and looks really interesting. I don't know why it says Turbo and Carrera over there, but this is the Turbo with a spoiler. Really nice in this design. And we finally come to Lamborghini, and you can see I am wearing Lamborghini orange over here, and this is the Lamborghini Tamurano. Really nice in this paint, so really crazy as well. Of course is the Lamborghini Rualto. It has the new Continental GT and the Bentayga Speed. Continental GT we did show you from Goodwood, so yep, that's the same car. It's really interesting as well. Meanwhile, it's got a Makura, we show you this from Goodwood and Manchester as well. They've also got the Grisale over here and then Cabrio as well. Here's another Grisale that we saw in Manchester Motor Show. Got a really ultra luxury hypercar over here in this green paint shade. Looks really great over here. Looks really interesting and sharp. Loads of carbon fiber everywhere, and really like how the mirrors are pushed out. Very low to the ground as well. This is the Bugatti Tourbillon over here. First making its debut at Goodwood Festival of Speed. It looks so crazy and so sharp. Very interesting looking hypercar. Deltarune has got something that's based off of Porsche and it looks so crazy. So tired having filmed Brussels Motor Show and checking out the epic cars and stuff on display over here. It's been really insane. Some really interesting concepts, some really interesting cars that have been seen here for the very first time. Which is your favorite and what is yours really take about Brussels Motor Show? Comment in the comment section below. Hit like if you like the video, share the video, friends, family, like my enthusiasts, subscribe. Try media reviews as always. Until we meet again, bye.